Hello there everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at a LEGO Ninjago minifigure haul for the month of September, my birthday month. Now, my birthday's actually been a couple days ago, so it's not exactly on the dot, but I mean it's kinda close. Anyway, a lot of the figs that you all will see in today's video came from OKC Brick Depot from Choctaw, Oklahoma. They had some fantastic prices, as you guys will see. I don't know exactly for sure how much each minifig cost me, but let's go ahead and jump right into the video with my first order, going in the means of ninja and then villains. So, for my first and only ninja minifigure in this category here, we got Cole RX. Now, this minifigure is from Day of the Departed. I believe this one was only featured in Cole's Rock Roader, along with Little Nelson. And yeah, I mean, he is a fantastic minifigure. He's got some great arm printing, along with the transparent arms to kind of show off his lava-based skills here. Now, he does have the Ghost Scar tattoo, which is super neat to see in such a fresh print. This minifigure was reportedly never even put together, which he did come separated. But I went ahead and cut the building process and just wanted to show off this absolutely awesome, amazing detail on this ninja suit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of the villains. That being directly into the villains, we have the Serpentine. That being two of these, I don't even remember what they're called. I think they're just called Boa Districtors, something like that. Boa Districtors. And then we also got two of the Hydro Whippers. Now, these guys, I just call Honorary Serpentine, even though technically these two back here are eels from Merlopia. I just use them as, like, mutated or, I don't know, modern Hypnobrai, because I think they fit in a lot better with the Serpentine than they do actual underwater creatures. And these two are just two, I don't know, slightly larger or taller Constricti soldiers. So keeping with the snake theming, once again, you all know I'm a big fan of the Ninjago Serpentine. We have Legacy Ratla, and this is the first time I've ever actually owned this character, we have two Legacy Mesmo. Now, these guys are super neat. I got them for, I think, a couple dollars a piece, which they're actually pretty rare. They only came out in the Legacy Ultrasonic Raider, as well as the Temple of Celebrations, which was an employee-exclusive LEGO set. I am super glad to have these two here. I think these two were very well done compared to their other Legacy Serpentine counterparts, like Lasha or Spitta. Then we have one OG 2012 Serpentine, that being Slithra, the ex-Hypnobrai General, one of my favorite early Ninjago characters, actually. I think he is super interesting to learn that he actually hated the Fangpire, only to have Scales take over leadership and befriend the other serpents. I think that is a lot of very interesting world building to see how far the Serpentine have come. Anyway, now let's get on to the main order from OKC Brick Depot. Alrighty everybody, so in order for us to go back into this second order here, we actually have to go back to the ninja category with probably one of my favorite Ninjago minifigures of all time. I'm sorry for the pauses, it's just catching me off guard. I have not seen this character in the suit for so long. This was actually one of my first LEGO Ninjago minifigures. Kai ZX, my first Ninjago set ever was Kai's Blade Cycle, and just seeing Kai and Zane ZX standing next to each other today in such great condition, beautiful suits by the way. Early Ninjago has some fantastic suits. It's just so surreal to me to see happen. I don't know, I have so much nostalgia for these two ninja suits, it's insane, as well as Jay and Cole ZX as well as the original Green Ninja, you know, the classic. Probably one of the best years for Ninjago overall, that being the obvious Rise of the Snakes line. It's just insane to me how far Ninjago has come. Speaking of how far Ninjago has come, we can't talk about it unless we mention the Golden Ninja in the room. That being the original Golden Ninja here. We have Lloyd from 2013. Fantastic minifigure. Love his golden kimono. Such an iconic and nostalgic Ninjago figure in general. Absolutely love this golden figure. I've actually held him in my hand a good 2 or 3 times before, but finally adding him to my collection almost 10 years later is insane. Then we actually have 3 rebooted Ninja that, I've had 2 of them before, but obviously, you know, we played them nearly to death. We have Techno J, Techno Cole. He has the armor from, I believe it was a book about the Tournament of Elements, as well as Techno Kai. Now, these guys, I'm so glad to add Kai to my collection. These 2 we've had before, but not Techno Kai here. I actually do have a Techno Zane in my collection right now, so that pretty well rounds out my rebooted Ninja suit collection. I'm probably going to strip Cole of his golden Peldrons there, add it to my parts bucket, and place these guys all on the base plate that we will show at the end of the video. But until then, we actually have a few more Ninja minifigures to look at, that being 2 from Skybound, one being Skybound Nia. Now, this was a character exclusive to the Lighthouse Siege. I think that's what the set was called. It was a fantastic set. I can remember looking at it many, many times back in 2016. It was released actually alongside the Day of the Departed wave, but another one being Ghost Cole, or Skybound Cole, from the obvious Skybound wave. Now, this one in particular is from the Tiger Widow Island set. I remember looking at that set. I would love to get Dogshank one of these days. Ooh, that is such a cool big fig. But these suits both are fantastic. This is the incomplete version of Cole, unfortunately, but thankfully he does have his cool insignia as well as the full ghost head. Now, I am so happy to add this guy to my collection, simply because 1, I never owned Ghost Cole, and 2, I do have the parts to actually complete him due to me having several copies of the Possession Suit Cole. Then we move on from Ninja and move into Ninja Allies, or just, I don't even know what else to call them, just allies, anti-heroes, whatever you might say. First one being Possession Ronin. This is actually one of my favorite Ronin suits of all time. This was the one featured in the Shadow of Ronin video game, which I never actually got to play, not all the way through at least. I do remember playing it with one of my friends. But we don't actually stop there with the Ronins. We actually also have the Day of the Departed Ronin. This one I actually still have in my collection. I just seen him for I think I got him for like $1.99. So I went ahead and just threw him in the cart anyway, just to get a better detailed, better conditioned version. And I also spent $6 and got the Legacy Ronin as well. Now, me personally, I still have my Legacy Ronin from the Ninjago City Gardens. So I went ahead and threw some brown armor on him just to go off and, beef him up a bit. Anyway, that is my Ronin collection, I guess. I really like Ronin. He's one of my favorite side characters in Ninjago. Can't believe that they degraded him so hard in the island. It's insane. Alright, everybody, to continue the trend of our snake foes, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more Serpentine. That being the first one, being the original Snappa minifigure from 2012. I believe this is also the only Snappa minifigure, just to kind of correct myself there. Now, this little dude is the scout of the Fangpire tribe. I actually have a couple of Snappa in my collection, but I really love the Fangpire, so I think it's a good idea to kind of buff them out with another scout. Now, the next one being another scout, we have Lasha, the Venomari scout. This is the original 2012 version. Obviously, the superior version, if you ask me. Probably one of my favorite Serpentine minifigures of all time, just considering how nostalgic this figure is to me. Then we got another, the Constricti scout, Snike. He is a little guy. He's got to get, stood in the back so you can actually kind of see him. But yeah, absolutely love Snike. But we don't even just have Snike for the Constricti. We also have Baitar. With his eye wound there, you can see his eye is completely shut. The camera does not do it justice. It is so detailed. Super neat. And then we also have his normal eye over here. Such a short little dude. He is adorable. But yeah, the Constricti for this order. But we also have one more honorary Constricti, or Boa Destructor here. You guys can see here he has his pearl gray armor. Super neat figure. Once again, we took a look at 2 of those earlier in the video. Then we have another Serpentine, but he's also a Sky Pirate, that being Clancy. Probably one of the most interesting Serpentine minifigures ever released. But yeah, this guy has a awesome history. I love how he's characterized in the show. He's got some nice bright orange armor there, just like the rest of his Sky Pirate brethren. Super neat figure. I love his peg leg there. One of these days, I would love to get Nauticon and complete the Sky Pirates crew. But even speaking of Sky Pirates, we actually have more. We also have a normal underling, that being Siren, with her hair piece there. Obviously, I really do like Siren, even though she's a basic, generic villain. I think she has a lot of character to her. I can remember playing Ninjago Skybound on my small Android phone back in the day, and I remember Siren being a lot of fun to play against. Super neat. But yeah, we also have another general here, that being Doubloon. Doubloon is a super neat minifigure here. He's got two double-sided orange arms, as well as some Peldrons there, just like Flintlock. He's got a samurai-style hat there with the Kabuki-style face, which I always thought was super neat. But yeah, you can see he ties his mask on up top. Then on the other side, it's literally just rotated. He looks so chill there. Kind of neat. Kind of creepy if you look at him a little too much. But he's super cool looking, and that's really what matters, right? Then we have two Season 4 villains, one of them being Klaus. I actually really like the character of Klaus, especially given his characterization from the Dark Island trilogy. But not even that. We also have a Anachondrite cultist. Sorry about that. I got my tongue tied for just a moment there. These dudes are super neat. I would love to get a newer version of Sliven, which I think he's a pretty neat guy. But this here is Karat from Season 4, Tournament of Elements. Another super detailed underling minifigure. That being said, now we need to take a look at two Season 5 characters. The first one actually being a weapons general, that being Bansha. Absolutely love Bansha. Her banter with Moro as well as Soul Archer is super iconic on the ninja's trip up to the Wailing Alps. I absolutely love Bansha. I think she's super neat. She's only the second place to Wraith, in my opinion. And then we have the man himself, Gultar. I love Gultar. I have his mask on backwards simply because I really love this guy's face print. It gives him such a menacing look, even though he's probably one of the derpiest Ninjago characters in existence, or practically, I guess, non-existence nowadays. He's got such a neat print on the back with the skull, and he's got the patchwork done. But yeah, I think this is how I will display him in my collection. He's still technically complete. He has his mask on. It's just backwards, so you can actually see his face print. Super neat minifigure. And then I actually got a couple of weapons. I actually forgot that I ordered these. But they're still super cool nonetheless. I got some more. I actually have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more Anachondrite swords to add to my collection here. Super awesome. I would love to see an entire Serpentine army outfitted with these. As well as numerous, I mean tons and tons more of Jade Blades. Hold on, that's not even all of them. Let's see here. Still going. 1, 2, 3... 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more Jade Blades to add to my collection. I probably at least have 25 Jade Blades at this point. Absolutely love the Jade Blades. Super neat piece. Super neat season and concept. Once again, guys, big shout out to OKC Brick Depot in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Fantastic prices. Fantastic people. At least as far as I know. They sent me all my stuff as it was labeled. Yeah, really great place to buy some brand new Ninjago minifigures. Once again, big thanks to those guys, and big thanks to all of you watching for making it to the end of this Lego Ninjago video. I'm actually on a really big Lego kick right now. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my minifigure base plates. Let's run to those now. So just for time's sake, I'm just going to show off the Ninja Suit collection here. So you guys can see we have the original Ninja Suits right there. We're just going to go ahead and place Kai ZX and Zane ZX down for now, and then we're going to call it a video here. Anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again on my channel. I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace out, and bye-bye! Gotta get that barbecue bacon burger.